Hey everybody, Ryan here from the Hit UV channel, and I welcome you guys to a collection update. You're probably thinking to yourself, what? A collection update? But Ryan, didn't you promise another collection update was going to be for a while? Well, the answer is yes. But I actually found a new store in town, a couple blocks from my house. But I also went to a few yard sales and picked up some media, and I also picked up some related to this, the big item I got for a good price. So I thought we'd go ahead and show you what I picked up. Oh man, got lots and lots of titles. I don't know if you can see that, but that's just a few. So I went out not only to a shop, and I'll talk about it, but I also went ahead and head to my retro game shop that I usually go to. Then I went out to a few yard sales. I only went to two, but yeah, this is pretty epically big. So I'm going to try to put this on my lap. So I'll try my best. So I guess I'll put it right back over here. So let's go ahead and take a look what I picked up. We'll put that right there. So the first one I grabbed was a loose copy. I got this today at the retro shop as the day I'm recording this. So I grabbed Sega Rally Revo for the PS3, loose copy. I love Sega Rally. I've only played the demo of the Saturn Classic, and when I got a Saturn, I bought a demo disc that had Sega Rally, played it, and I enjoyed it. But I never played a Sega Rally game in full, the full version of a Sega Rally game. So I got this for around 11 bucks. I took it out of the case because it was just loose. So 11 bucks. I love the old PlayStation 3. Check that out. With the PlayStation 3 logo on the bottom. I just love this. I forget when this came out. I think this was a 2008 game, so it was early in the PS3's lifespan. So it might have been a launch game for that system. So put that right there. Let's go now. That's the only view game I picked up, and I'll show you the big item near the end of it. So let's actually go to movies. So I'll show off my non-Universals, then we'll go into the Disney stuff, Touchstone, and then we'll get to the Universals and then the DreamWorks. So that is to my Nick collection. I did grab All Grown Up, Lucky 13. Disc is not in good condition, but I didn't have this one, so I figured a good placeholder for this. I don't know if you can see, but I just got it because I very rarely see any Rugrats. So this is All Grown Up. This is Lucky 13, as I said. This only has 4 episodes. The only one I saw was actually Lucky 13. But I don't have any other All Grown Ups in the set. I have an All Grown Up DVD that has a few episodes plus the Rugrats special All Grown Up. But had to add this to the Nick collection. I didn't have that one. I hope to get them all to complete that. So I grabbed 2 titles, upgrading. Actually, wait, we'll save that one. So the other non-Universal, before we get into the Disneys and Touchstones, I grabbed a 4 Film Favorites Chris Tucker collection. This has all 3 Rush Hours and Money Talks. Now I have all 3 of these separate, but I don't have it in a condensed down to the set. But I used to have Money Talks, and I don't have Money Talks anymore. I think I got rid of it. My mom sent it to Goodwill by mistake. So now I got Money Talks back in the collection. And this is sealed. So we're going to go ahead and open this and see how the discs are like. I know the 3 Rush Hour movies I have disc art, but I don't know if it's a flipper disc or not. I haven't opened this up ever since I got it. Oh, I did get it from, the store I went and got this at was I'll tell you in a bit once I open this up. So we'll throw that there, and nope, I was kind of right. Flipper disc. Flipper disc right there. So, yeah. So I got this from a couple of these items I got. So yeah, a couple of these items I actually got was a place called, and this just opened up, it's called Taylor's Discounts. Now the rest of these items are Taylor's Discounts, some of these are yard sale. So yeah, All Grown Up was yard sale, and the Chris Tucker collection was Taylor's Discount. So it is actually right across the, it's right inside the building next to the WIC WIC office. It's only a couple blocks from where I work. So really cool shop. I took a little card. So if you're in the Lewistown area, there's the business card. I'm just showing you this. It's a really nice consignment shop. They didn't have a whole lot there, but I wanted to kind of show that off though. So the next, I think most of these, some of these are yard sale, some of these are Taylor's discounts. So now we're going to the Disneys. So I did upgrade. I'll tell you in a bit. I did upgrade. I'm sorry I'm hesitating, guys, but I did grab from DVD to Blu-ray. From DVD to Blu-ray, I grabbed the two Guardians of the Galaxy movies. This is Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I have these on DVD, so I figured for $2 at Taylor's discount, why not upgrade both of these to Blu-ray? And this did not have the Blu-ray. This did not have the DVD, so I went ahead and put the DVD in here. So now it's a combo pack. This does have the DVD, so I am replacing this, and I just took the disc and just put it in there. So that's what I'm going to do with my combo packs that don't include DVDs. I'll make my own combo packs, and there you go. The next one was not the Taylor's discount store. So yeah, this was a yard sale find. This is Disney's Disney Touchstone. This was originally a Touchstone movie, not a Disney movie. But this is A Nightmare Before Christmas. I got this in the store. I have the Touchstone release, but I figure I'll put this on my store page and use this as bait. So, got that. And let's go to the rest of these, I believe, are Taylor's discounts. Some of these are. So, we'll show, yeah, the rest of these are. So, when I went to Taylor's discounts, this is my little receipt I got. So, I've only paid, I went there 2 days, so I paid $20 for this and $8, so $28 in total. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. So I grabbed actually it's a 3-pack, but 4 Touchstone titles and 1 Hollywood Pictures. So I'll go by where I got them. So let's go ahead and just run them through real quick. So I grabbed a 3-pack. This is the Mill Creek release right here. This is the 3-pack. This has Nixon, Billy Bathgate, and Blaze. I grabbed it for Blaze. Nixon I know of. Billy Bathgate I don't know of. And Blaze I do know. Nixon's 1995. Billy Bathgate I believe is 1990. And Blaze is 1989. Blaze is the one I had the most interest because it's from the director of Bull Durham. And cinematography done by the great Hexler Wexler. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing if this is any good. This also has Lolita Davidovich. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, but looks pretty cool. I'm excited to watch this. I do believe Nixon is this is the new director's cut, so very cool to have this. Some cool disc art. So we got Nixon on 1 disc and Blaze and Billy Bathgate on 2 movies on 1 disc. So this is a 2-disc set. So, yeah, very cool. 2 movies on 1 disc and Nixon on its own. Grabbed the special edition release of Beaches with Bette Midler. Now I did pick up Big Business, which was also a Touchstone movie, but I didn't have Beaches. This is from 1988, and this is actually a 2005 release. So I don't know. Beaches might be interesting. My mom said this was really good. She loves this movie, so I'll probably let her watch this. So go into the Touchstone collection. So very cool to add that. Like I said, Nixon was Hollywood Pictures, Billy Bathgate's Touchstone, and Blaze's Touchstone. And the last Touchstone title I got, and this will sink into the next Denzel title I got. So we got Denzel Washington, Whitney Houston in The Preacher's Wife. This is a movie I used to have on VHS. My parents actually won this in a radio contest on VHS at my local radio station. So we had that, then for many years we got rid of that, and we never bought it on DVD. So, yeah, also has Courtney B. Vance and Gregory Hines. It's directed by Penny Marshall. Is this Lolita Davidovich? I'm probably... let me check. I don't think... No, it's not. It sounded like it, but Yeah, so this was also bought from Taylor's Discounts. So the rest of these are Taylor's Discounts. Some might be yard sale mixed in there. So very cool. So now let's move. Now we get to now let's get to the Universals, and then we'll close out the DreamWorks. So this is pretty cool because speaking of which, the first Universal title I picked up, and this also has Denzel Washington. As I said with Preacher's Wife, I also grabbed Cry Freedom. This has Kevin Kline. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties on just stuff around the house. So anyways, Preacher's Wife, like I said, this is from 1994. So I grabbed that. This is a Touchstone release. So, yep, there you go. So let's go ahead. Oh, did I mention that? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. So, yeah, like I said, the Denzel title I did pick up was Cry Freedom. This has Kevin Kline as well. It also has Penelope Winton. This is, if you don't know this film, this is the story of Steve Biko. This is actually written by a man named Donald Woods, who's Kevin Kline's character. And he's sort of, and it's just a true story about him. He was an activist who was, spoiler, I'm sure you probably know. I didn't watch this movie, but I already know what happens. He was murdered by, I believe, supremacists. I believe it might have been Supremacy. I don't know. This is directed by Richard Attenborough, so I think he wrote. No, he just produced and directed. Yeah, so very cool to add that one. And I guess the next one I grabbed was I grabbed Spike Lee's Clockers. Cry Freedom was 1987. This is actually from 1995. This is a really interesting movie. It was directed by Spike Lee. Was actually produced by Martin Scorsese. So, a Martin Scorsese movie produced by a Martin Scorsese produced film directed by Spike Lee. This has Harvey Keitel, John Turturro, and Delroy Lindo. This also marks the debut of Mekhi Phifer. It also has Keith David, with music by Seal, Desiree, and Shaka Khan. So, yeah, I look forward to watching this. This is probably the coolest title I picked up. The next one is a documentary called Michael Jackson: Life of an Icon. This is a documentary, basically, I think, about Michael Jackson. So, yeah, I don't have too many documentaries. This looked pretty cool, though. I don't know much about it. I guess it's focused on his life from the Jackson 5 all the way to his solo career. I think it chronologics all the way up to like Black and White, which was a song he made. So pretty cool. I look forward to checking that out. So now let's go ahead and jump into DreamWorks. Now I have these sort of mixed up. So yeah, let's go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and save the other ones. These two were yard sales I got, and well, with exception of Biker Boy, well, no, I'm not going to mention that, but you probably already mentioned, but yeah, most of these were, this one wasn't mint, so let's just go ahead. I did grab Jackie Chan, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and The Tuxedo. Yeah, The Tuxedo is a movie, I remember watching this on VHS, but I never finished it, though. But yeah, unfortunately, the disc, this is the widescreen edition. As you can see, disc is not in good condition. But I've never covered a Jackie Chan movie on the channel. So, yeah, I did grab that Rush Hour collection, which had Jackie Chan. But now I got Jackie Chan in the movie after Rush Hour. This would be for the sequel to Shanghai Nights. So I had to grab that. And the only one of the yard sale got that was mint. I probably already gave this away, Biker Boys. I've seen this at Steve's, but I end up passing on it. Oh, Tuxedo's 2002. Biker Boys is 2003. I guess this is sort of like a motorcycle version of the Fast and the Furious. I don't know. This has Lawrence Fishburne, Derek Luke, Orlando Jones, Jimon Hansu. Weird enough because I picked up never mind. I won't get to that one. I'm kind of giving away things. Jimon Hansu, Lisa Bonet, Brenda, I'm not even pronouncing that, Lorenzo Tate, and Kid Rock. I have no earthly clue if this is going to be good. It's probably going to be pretty bad, though. But It's a full screen edition, and it's just, I had no earthly clue. Like I said, again, guys, this is the only one that was surprisingly in mint condition. Yeah, if you can see right there. So yeah, I figured, why not? Yeah, Biker Boys. Grabbed that at the yard sale, and I'll run these through real quick. So the only DreamWorks animated movie I grabbed, this is a direct-to-video film. This is Joseph, King of Dreams. I guess this is sort of like the follow-up to Prince of Egypt, and I never seen this one. I heard about this. This one actually has Ben Affleck playing Joseph, and I hope this is good. If this is like Prince of Egypt, which, by the way, I'm not a religious person, but Prince of Egypt was incredible. It was really good. I'm hoping this one's going to be right in that level, but better. We'll see. But I had to grab that. And I guess I sort of kind of get away with the actor Djimon Hounsou, but I grabbed Steven Spielberg's Amistad. This actually has Morgan Freeman, Anthony Hopkins, Djimon Hounsou, and Matthew McConaughey. So I did cover Morgan Freeman DreamWorks movie, and that was Deep Impact, which, by the way, the review is up there. So if you do want to know my thoughts on that movie, it's available on there. But I guess this has to deal with John Adams. It has, I think maybe it's John Quincy Adams. Maybe it's John Quincy Adams. I'm not really 100% sure. I kind of read a little bit of it. Based on a true story, the movie chronicles the incredible journey of a group of enslaved Africans who overtakes their captive ship and tends to return to the beloved homeland. So that's kind of the sum of this. But I don't know. We'll see. This doesn't seem super movie, so I'm sure this is going to be good. It's actually, the cinematography is done by Janusz Kaminski. We'll see. I'm sure this is going to be a good watch, and we're going to round it out there. So yeah, Joseph and Amistad were bought at Taylor's Discounts. The last one I recently got, and the one I had before, so this one I recently got, yeah, so I grabbed Steve Carell, Paul Rudd in Dinner for Schmucks, which actually will sink into the next Paul Rudd DreamWorks movie, which will be the last one to talk about. But yeah, Dinner for Schmucks, another movie I used to have in the collection, and then was just given away to Goodwill. But I don't know, this could be good. It's actually about Jay Rouch, which I did review Trombone on there, but I never watched a Jay Rouch comedy or reviewed a comedy on the channel. This is another one that has a stacked cast. It also has Jamie Clement, Jeff Dunham, Bruce Greenwood, and Ron Levinson. So Jeff Dunham, it's going to be interesting to see, yeah, Jeff Dunham with the puppets. So he's going to play a character that has a bunch of puppets. So it'd be cool to see this stand-up comedian be in a movie, I guess, about schmucks. It says from the director Meet the Parents. Who knows? This could be good. And Meet the Parents was also a DreamWorks movie. So who knows? Could be good. And the final title, speaking of Paul Rudd, this also has Jason Segel, I Love You Man. So that's the last title I got from this haul. So yeah, another one that I heard pretty funny things. This has, like I said, Paul Rudd, Jason Segel. It has Rashada Jones, Andy Samberg, J.K. Simmons, Jane Curtin, Jon Favreau, and Jamie Presley. So another one that has a stacked cast. Like most of these movies are stacked cast, but we'll see. Who knows? I might close out this year with this movie. We'll see. But yeah, that's it, guys. Wow, there's a lot. I will easily say Taylor's Discount was great. They didn't have a whole lot of media, they didn't have a whole lot of movies, but you know what? I'm happy with what I got today. I will easily say the best find of all these, if I could probably say, is probably my favorite probably be Clockers, because I just think this is going to be great. I did remember seeing a trailer for it and it looked interesting. I think it was on the Mo Better Blues DVD that I used to have, but I had to pick up Clockers and I definitely want to check it out. So that might be in a review coming soon. In fact, all these I'm looking forward to watching. Even Dinner for Schmucks. Dinner for Schmucks, that one looks really good, and Amistad. So we got some bangers here that actually might be worth checking out. And I for the most part am looking forward to watching all, if not most of what I got. But that's another story for another time. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I have in this collection update. Like I said, I'll be back in that store maybe next week or the next week. We'll see. The two owners are really nice, and they said we're trying to rebuild and put more media, but what I picked up is what I picked up, and it just looked like it was a good haul, guys. So I'm not going to kind of keep this video long, but yeah, that's it, guys. So if you do, like I said, if you do like the content in the channel, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, ring the bell to get all my video notifications so you don't miss a single video. I'm on a Letterboxd, guys, so you can check me out there. And as well, I also have tons of contents, like in addition to the Universal reviews, I also have my collection updates, Vlog City series, just a ton of content in the channel you just definitely can't go wrong with on the Hit UV channel. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm back again. I forgot to show off the big item though. So the big item I did get was a Nintendo Switch carrying case. Got this for around $5. So I thought I'd show this off. I forgot to include this in there, but let's go ahead and take a look at inside. So I went ahead and got this, though it was already open because the customer showed. So this is that. So I figured this way I have a big old carrying case. This is what it is. It is called a Capolog. I think that's what it's called. So inside, this is for the Nintendo Switch. So if I ever go anywhere, somewhere cool, I have this. It comes with everything inside. It comes with this place where you can put all of your Switch stuff. Comes with some cleaning wipes, so I can actually clean that, dry and wet. Comes with a cloth. Comes with this styrofoam thing. I don't even know what this is. So, oh yeah, it's where you put onto the back of that. Maybe I'll try to do that so it doesn't crack on there. Should have, but yeah, I want to show that off though. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off, guys. So I'm gonna go back to editing the video, and like I said, I'll see you guys. See you guys next time. Bye.